Well, good morning, great and grand and glorious rising to you. They were trying to keep me from you this morning. Yes, I got on here to sign in and was locked out of my account because of some suspicious sign on somewhere in California. So they were trying to keep me from you this morning, but I was determined. So here we are, your antiviral message for day 60. 60 times we have come together, first daily and now weekly, and this is your antiviral message. Oh my goodness, grand rising. You know, has this been a week or what? This has been a week. Oh, I can't even tell you, but it's a good week. It's a good week because my SWITs are graduating tomorrow. They have finished their 6 weeks, so they're having their completion ceremony tomorrow. I'm so excited for them. And I just found out today that we had a baby in the SWIT community, a baby girl born on July 19th in the Commitment Tribe, so we're really good. Good morning, come on in, London and Houston, and who else is here this morning? Commitment, hello SWIT, Alabama's in the house, yes, 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 come on Dallas, Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm telling you, this has been a week. Lebanon, Tennessee, I never heard of that. Oklahoma. Grand Rising Compassion Tribe, great and grand rising to you, Trinidad and Tobago, and Cleveland, Ohio. I'm trying to figure out who was trying to get into my Facebook account and lock me out, okay? Hi, Flint, San Antonio, Winston-Salem, Romania. Oh, what time is it in Romania? Ohio, good morning. So, listen, come on in, and this morning we are suiting up with awareness. What are you aware of? I am now aware that. I am now aware that I am now aware that life, I am now aware that God, I am now aware that my partner, I am now aware, awareness. We are suiting up with awareness this morning because things are getting rough out here. Okay? So we have to be aware, right? Greensboro, Charlotte, I am now aware that it's day 120, okay? Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah, come on. I am now aware that I deserve better. I'm telling you, I am now aware that my mother, my father, my partner, my children, I am now aware that I am now aware that I am a creator. Yes, come on in, Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale. Oh, Richard's at the gate. Oh, I forgot to open the gate. Okay, come on in, load in, and I've got to go open my gate for somebody, okay? Hold on. I am now aware. I am now aware. Keep saying it. I am now aware. I am now aware. I am now aware. Yes. Awareness is so important. Awareness is so important. And some of us walk around and we ain't aware of what's going on. We're not aware of how we feel. We're not aware of what we do. So we want to get to awareness so that we can get to acknowledgement, because acknowledgement is the first step toward healing. So I am now aware. I am now, what are you aware of? Because this week has been rough. And I hope you've been made aware of some things this week. I want to talk to you all about that. I don't have so much a lesson today as I have some information I want to share with you. I met a man yesterday. Not like that. I met him in the gas station. He was trying to hit on me, and then he realized that I was 22 years older than him. So I am impressed. I am impressed that a 45-year-old man would find me attractive. That was so exciting. That made my day. Okay? I am now aware of loving me for the... Come on, what are you aware of this morning? Looking around out in the world, what are you aware of? Are you aware that people lie? When they lie, they lie? Okay? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that as a parent, you have a right to say what you're going to do with your children and ain't no law can tell you what to do? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that God is your source and your supply? So even if you don't get the $600 unemployment after this week, you're going to be okay. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of the importance of your voting? Vote. What did John Lewis say? Vote like you've never voted before. I'm aware of God's grace. Come on. What are you aware of today? What are you aware of today? Let's get some awareness this morning. Come on. Get some energy up. You ain't got no energy this morning. Let's go. What are you aware of? I'm now aware that my past doesn't dictate my future. Come on, somebody. I'm aware that God loves me. Are you really aware of that? And are you acknowledging that? I hope so, because that's going to be in our reading today. I got some good information for you all today. Oh, wait a minute. Things are falling apart over here. You need a pencil and a paper. You're going to need a pencil and a paper to take down some information. So be sure that you have it. I'll just chat a little bit. You're going to need some paper and pencil because I'm not going to repeat stuff, all right? I am aware that family can also be your enemy. That's a little rough. That's a little rough. Let's see, how can we reframe that? How can we reframe that? I am aware that family presents my greatest learning opportunities. How about that? You don't want to walk around talking about family as your enemy because that blood runs through your veins. No, you don't want to say that. Family can present me with the most difficult learnings. How about that? That's a good one, okay? That's a good reframe. I'm aware that I am the creator of my destiny. I am aware that life is more fragile and precious than we think. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. What are you aware of this morning? Look at your partner. What are you aware about that? What are you aware about your behavior in relationships? All my subscribers, the R Spot Live is going to start next Tuesday. Not this one, but the following one, the first Tuesday in August. So if you're not a subscriber, you want to subscribe because I'm doing the R Spot Live now, okay? And you'll be able to ask questions and we'll be able to interact every Tuesday, okay? I am aware that I'm the only one stopping me. Oh, listen, I just love how the universe works. Because our reading today is all about wealth and prosperity. I think we need it. Because they're scaring you to death talking about they're taking away the $600 from the unemployment and they can't get themselves together to sign another bill. That's all right. God is my source and my supply. I work for God Incorporated. He supplies all my needs. God prepares the table before me. Yes, come on. What are you aware of this morning? I'm aware that my family loves me and I love them. I'm aware of the promises of God. I'm aware that I am my own worst enemy. Well, you challenge yourself sometimes. We want to start being a little more mindful about these words, okay? Because we're living in such a powerful energy right now. I'm aware that money comes easily to me. Me too, I'm aware of that. I know I don't have to work hard to make money anymore. What are you aware of this morning? Come on, dig down, dig deep. Are you aware? How's your relationship with your body? What are you aware of? How's your relationship with yourself? What are you aware of? How's your relationship about all of the things that you've learned through, been through, grown through in life? I am aware of what? What are you aware of this morning? Come on. Yes. Come on, give me some energy. I'm aware that mental illness affects. Yes, it does. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about mental illness. We really do. All right, so we're suiting up with awareness this morning. As I say, great and grand and glorious rising to you. Welcome to the Global Living Room, your antiviral message. This is day number 60 as we've been together and we've been moving through and working through this virus together, and the thing is flaring up. So I want to send some light and energy to Florida and to Georgia and to Arizona, to my native family out in Arizona, the Navajo, the Chickasaw, all of them out there. I want to send you some light and energy. Yes, okay, good. Now, see, got some awareness. Got some awareness going on. We got to be aware. Listen, don't fall asleep. Don't be lulled into sleep in your life because stuff is moving and popping real quick. I made the mistake of watching too much news this week. Oh, Lord, because I just wanted to know about the children going back to school. It was just, I'm not going to do that no more. All right? Good. So we're suiting up with awareness this morning. I'm going to tell the universe, don't let nobody call me while we're here. And so we begin. Yeah. Let's settle into the moment. Let's settle into the moment. Let's become aware of the moment, right here, right now. Not next week, not Monday, not the bills, not the anything. Come right present to this right now moment. And you do that with a breath. Anchor yourself in your breath. Find your inhale. Find your exhale. Find it. And relax into it. Connect with your inhale. Connect with your exhale. And just be aware. Just be aware of the energy moving through your body right now. Really pay attention to it. Get still. Relax your shoulders. Relax your belly. Relax your hips if you're sitting. Yeah. Relax your hips. Now just check your feet. How do they feel? What are you aware of? Now check your legs from the knee to the ankle. How do they feel? What are you aware of? Now bring your awareness back to your breath. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it fast? Is it slow? What are you aware of? Obviously, the universe did not hear me asking people not to call me. Now bring your awareness from your knees to your hips. What are you aware of? From your hips right to your waistline, what are you aware of? That will encompass your hips, your pelvis. What's going on? How does it feel? Are you in touch? Are you aware? Now from your hips all the way up to your shoulders. That includes your breasts, your belly. What are you aware of? Now let's take a look down the back. From the base of your spine up to the base of your neck. What are you aware of? How does it feel? Check your shoulders. Are they tense? Are they tight? Are they relaxed? What are you aware of? Check your breath again. So very often when the mind starts moving, we forget about the breath. Stay aware of the breath. Be mindful of the breath. Checking your shoulders, now checking the neck. Checking the face. Your eyes, your ears. What are you aware of? And from your chin to the top of your head, what are you aware of? What are your eye movements like? What is your breath like? Is your face tight, tense, taut? Is there a smile? Now bringing the awareness back to the breath. What are you aware of? In your body. Is it relaxed? Is it tense? Is it tight? Just be aware. Because we start moving. We lose awareness of the breath. We lose awareness of the body. Just come present and breathe. Long, deep inhale. Here's a secret. Drop that breath. Again, long, deep inhale. And drop it. Yeah. Now check your body again. What are you aware of? Where's the tension? Where's the tightness? Okay. Now this is what I want you to do. All right? This is what we're going to do. Yeah, my body feels sad. Yeah. My heart needs peace. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. I want you to pull your shoulders all the way up to your ears and tighten your face and your hands. Okay? Tighten, tighten, tighten. Come on, tighten, tighten, tighten everything. Now relax. Okay? Let's do that again. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Tighten your face, your mouth, your hands, your arms. Come on, tighten, 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 tighten. Hold it tight now. Yeah. That'll loosen up your muscles, believe it or not. If you just tighten up and then relax with a breath, it'll let everything go. One more time? Okay, good. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Come on, your fingers, your hands. Squeeze your arms to your body. Tighten your face. Close your eyes. Come on, tighten, tighten, tighten now. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Is everything good? Yeah, so just be aware. Just be aware that you must, they're telling me they can't hear me. My volume is all the way up, so it must be on your end, okay? You must stay aware of the body. We need this vessel, we need this vehicle to move through life. And sometimes we walk around so tense we're not aware. But tightening up will make you aware of where you're tight, and then you can relax it, okay? You can release it. Good, okay? So this morning, let us send light, love, and energy to all of the school-age children, whatever age they are, from kindergarten all the way up to college. I've got a granddaughter going to college this year. I've got grandchildren in middle school, elementary school. I got some that can't even get into nursery school. So we just want to send light and love and energy to the children, particularly in all of these pronouncements that it's dangerous for them to stay home to learn, and that they've got to go to school, and that they can get the virus and they'll survive. No, 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 no. We're not doing any of that. So let's just surround the children all over the earth, all over the planet. If you have children in your life, see their little faces. And if you have children in your community, just surround the children in a big bubble of white light. Let's protect them. People want to sacrifice our children for political reasons. Yet they may not get it, but they get it and give it to you. And we just don't know. But the children don't have to be the sacrifice. Come on, breathe. Stay aware of your breath and surround all of the babies. You know, my motto in life is secure the children first. Secure the children first, you know, as adults. So let's surround them in light. And let's call in all of the angels, the guardians, the ancestors to guide. Call on your ancestors to surround the children in your family, and those that are hungry and those that are abused. Listen, school is not a babysitter, okay? School is not a babysitter. School is a place for education. And we want to send our children to school so that they learn, not just so that we can go to work and make somebody wealthy. We got to figure this out. But we don't have to sacrifice the children because somebody wants to do whatever they want to do, all right? Don't be sending your children to school to be babysat by the teachers, okay? Let's breathe. And for the teachers, we want to keep you safe, so we're blessing the children. We're blessing the children today. Surround them in light and love, calling in their higher self, their higher power. We ask all of the angels, the guardians, the ancestors, the guides, the prophet, the Lord, everybody to protect the children and to let us know what is the next most appropriate step for them in this experience that we're having called the corona pandemic. My grandchildren, my nieces, oh, I don't have nieces and nephews, they're grown. But anyway, your nieces and nephews and my godchildren, they are not gonna be sacrificed, okay? And we ask for rays of wisdom and light and knowledge and information to come down so that we know what to do for the children, for their highest and greatest good, not for our comfort. Breathe. Stay with your breath. Are you aware? Are you aware that we got to wear masks? We can't gather, but we want to put children in places where we don't know if they're safe. Come on now. Somebody talk to me. So we just ask for blessings upon the children, all children, from the cradle all the way up. We give thanks for those children being born right now. We give thanks for the fact that they're home and we can love on them. And we ask that the universe, the universal mind of divine light and wisdom, make it perfectly clear for each of us where we are, because some places are okay and some places aren't. And you don't have to be badgered or bullied into knowing what to do with your children, all right? If you join me in placing your hands over your heart, holding in mind those children that you know and love, those children who are around the globe, hungry children in Brazil, and homeless children in shelters, and children who are not treated well, children in foster homes, children in youth centers, children everywhere. We have not done well by our children. So we hold them in our hearts today and we say, may you be protected by divine light. May you be surrounded by divine energy. May you be loved and cared for. May you be loved and cared for. Cared for. May you be loved and cared for. May you know peace. May you know peace. You know, we are dumping all of this onto the children. All of this onto the children. I've got my granddaughter's going to college. She's going to be the only one in the dorm. I don't know if that's safe to be the only one, not the only one in the dorm, but the only one in her dorm room. You know, I don't know if that's safe. I don't know, but she wants to go. And then she's going to college to do the classes online. And it's the same thing with my friend's godson. It's just such a much. Such a much. All right? Sending energy and light out to the children. You know, they get colds in school, and I don't know. I don't know. I just know I'm not willing to sacrifice the children for political whatever. I'm not. I'm just not. And you know, can't nobody tell me what to do with my kids. Can't nobody tell me. And I hope the teachers, we love you. We thank you, because teachers are willing to learn, to pick up on the virtual learning thing, so that they can be safe, because teachers have children too. So they go to school with the children who might be infected, and then they bring it up. It's such a much. It's just such a much. And the only thing I know to do is pray. That's all I need to know. Okay? Our reading today comes from the Prosperity Bible. Are you aware of this book? The Prosperity Bible. It says, the greatest writings of all time on the secrets of wealth and prosperity. Okay? The greatest writings of all time on the secrets of wealth and prosperity. And this includes writings from, now they say the greatest writings of all time, and I have to say ain't one black person on here, but that's all right. That's all right. It's not that they wasn't publishing us at the time, and I'll tell you why, because of the years. So they got Napoleon Hill, who is the father of prosperity, Benjamin Franklin, James Allen, Wallace D. Waddles, Ernest Holmes, my teacher, Flora Scovel Shinn, my teacher. Okay, listen. It's not that the information that we need isn't available. It's just that we don't know where to go get it. Okay? We don't know where to go get it. How many people knew there was such a thing called the Prosperity Bible? How many knew? With all of these writings, everything we need, he prepares the table before us. He prepares the table before us. And here it is. Now, like I said, ain't no black people in here, but that's all right, because they taught us that we were slaves and we had to work for other people. But I'm going to reveal the truth. Ow! I'm reading from chapter 9, In Tune with the Infinite. In Tune with the Infinite. Now, let me tell you something. This was written in, are you ready? 1897. Okay. 1897. Do you know in 1897, black and red people couldn't even vote? So wasn't nobody teaching us about no prosperity in 1897. Okay, this is not to exclude white people, but white people, this is something you need to understand. how this kind of information was available in 1897 when black people couldn't vote and many of them couldn't read. My grandmother was born in 1904. She couldn't read. She had to teach herself how to read. And you know how my grandmother learned how to read? Reading the newspapers so she could get the number. You know how they used to play the numbers? She did that. And then when we went to school, she would say, what is this word? What is this word? What is this word? Okay? That's how my grandmother, born on the reservation in South Carolina, that's how she learned how to read. Okay? So I want you to see this. Because I want you all to see. 1897, in tune with the infinite. Now, why didn't black people have to be in tune with the infinite in 1897? And red people, black and red, because I'm black and red, and brown, Latin. So I keep telling y'all I'm a mutt. All right, the Prosperity Bible. Go make sure you got a pencil and a paper because I'm going to give you some information today. This is what it says, okay? It says, there is a golden thread that runs through every religion in the world. Did you hear that? There is a golden thread that runs through the lives and teachings of all prophets, seers, sages, and saviors in the world's history, through the lives of all men and women of truly great and lasting power. That thread is truly great and lasting power. All that they have ever done or attained has been done in full accordance with the law. Okay? What one has done, all may do. Did you get that? Because in 1897, they wrote in that colloquial English. Okay? What they say in here, that all successful people of every religion, of every country, did the same thing. They lived in alignment with the law, universal law. And what they did, you can do. What they did, I can do, if we understand the law. Let me read on. This same golden thread must enter into the lives of all who today, in this busy workaday world, would exchange impotence for power. Would you change impotence for power? I know I would. Weakness and suffering for abundant health and strength. Pain and unrest for perfect peace. Poverty of whatever nature for fullness and plenty. Okay, so let's get that clear. The golden thread is there for us, and it can turn our unwanted situations into wanted situations. I don't know what time it is. Okay. Each is building, that's us, his own world. We build both from within, listen, we build from within and attract from without. Oh, let me tell you, you build from within, but you attract from without. So what's going in within you will attract what it is that you're calling in. Do you get that? Do you get that? Okay? What's going in within you will attract what's going in. And we get so busy out here doing and running and doing and running, we don't understand that you can do and run all you want. But if you're not in alignment with the law on the inside, you are going to just be spinning your wheels. It's this week we had a class with Reverend Deborah Johnson, who wrote The Sacred Yes. I told you all about The Sacred Yes, okay? She taught us the difference between action and activity. I want to bring Reverend Deborah Johnson to the Facebook platform so she can read these letters to you, the letters from the infinite, and that we can study them together. So I'm going to tell you more about that, but you're going to have to subscribe. We ain't giving that away, all right? Because we're not. Okay, here it is. Like builds like, and like attracts like. So what you're building in, you will attract. And if you got ookie going on in, ookie, that's my word. If you got ookie going on within, that's what you're going to attract. If you got hate, anger, upset, loss, if you're not aware within, you're going to attract chaos and confusion without. Can you hear me? That's why I got you all into awareness. In the degree, listen, in the degree that thought is spiritualized, it becomes a subtle and powerful in its workings. To the degree that your thoughts are spiritualized, okay, they will become powerful. Many of us are trying to spiritualize our world when what you got to spiritualize is your thoughts, okay? This spiritualizing is in accordance with the law and is within the power of all. Here it is. Buckle up. Here it comes. Everything, everything, did I say that? Everything is first worked out in the unseen before it is manifested in the seen. Can you hear me? Everything is worked out in the unseen. That means within, before it is manifested without. In the ideal, it is worked out in the ideal, in the spiritual, before it is realized in the real. In the spiritual, before it shows in the material. Listen, I've been telling you all this for 60 days. I don't care how much running you do, how much talking you do, how much building, how many jobs you got. If you don't clean it up inside, you'll just be spinning your wheels. You'll be pissing in the wind. And what happens when you piss in the wind? It comes back on your face. The realm, listen, the realm of the unseen is the realm of cause. The realm of the seen, what you can see, is the realm of effect. And the nature of effect, meaning the nature of what you see, is always determined and conditioned by the nature of the cause. Cause and effect. By the time you see it out here, I don't care what it is. The corona, the president, your partner, your job, your co-workers, by the time you see it out here, it has been established in here, all right? As a matter of fact, what is in here is what determines what's out there. Okay? The greatest writings of all time on the secrets to wealth and prosperity, okay? So it don't matter what the Congress do. If you don't have it in here, you're not going to have what you need. And if you have it in here, if all of us have it in here, they have got to do what is required. Can you hear me? Cause and effect. The effect is determined by the cause. So by the time you see it out here in the world, it has been going here. Don't let them scare you. Don't let them scare you with all of this wahala they talking, the bochinche and the crazy ment. Okay? They're scaring us. And everybody's walking around like, what else gonna do? What else gonna do? I don't know what you gonna do. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna hold on to the golden thread and pull myself up. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay aware of what I'm feeling, so that when I feel something or think something that's not golden, I'm gonna get rid of it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be doing activity. I'm gonna take action. That's what I'm gonna do. The Prosperity Bible. There's one more thing I wanna read to you, okay? Make sure you got your paper and your pencil. There's one more thing. Listen, okay? I wanna show you this. Fullness of peace, power, and plenty. The fullness of peace, power, and plenty. This was written in 1897 when black people couldn't read, weren't supposed to read. We didn't have the right to read. Neither did women. Now that I think about it, in 1897, women didn't have it was illegal. They knew, but it was illegal, okay? Listen. The optimist is right. The pessimist is right. The one differs from the other as light differs from dark, yet both are right. Each is right from his own particular point of view. And this point of view is a determining factor in the life of each. It determines as to whether it is a life of power or of impotence, of peace or of pain, of success or of failure. The optimist has the power of seeing things in their entirety and in their right relation. The pessimist looks for limited and one-sided points of view. The one has his understanding illumined by wisdom. The understanding of the other is darkened by ignorance. Each is building his world from within, and the result of the building is determined by their point of view. What's your point of view? What is your point of view? Do you really think that you're going to be tied up and dragged down? Lord, the thing got me sweating. I'm so excited. Build from within. Action, not activity. I swear I'm going to get Reverend Deborah on here so she can talk about it, okay? Here, let's do our affirmation, and then we're going to do a little lesson. I'm going to show you all some things, and then we're out of here. Come on, breathe with me. Breathe with me. Yeah. I got 2 lines for you. I am a co-creator. That's line number 1. Number 2, I am co-creating with divine mind. Okay. I am a co-creator. Co-creator. I am co-creating with divine mind so that we can begin to spiritualize our thoughts. Okay? Spiritualizing our thoughts. Yeah. Listen, these are the things that grandma and great-grandma and big mama, they knew these things. They didn't have, even if they couldn't read, but they were in touch with nature. Because even though they were slaves or sharecroppers, they worked in nature. They were in touch with the energy of the earth, and they would get thoughts. They weren't talking a lot. They weren't on Facebook. They weren't on YouTube. They weren't on the cell phone. They weren't always busy, and they were out there. And you know what they used to do? They used to hum. Way in the water. Yes, vibration, vibration, vibration. They hummed because they didn't talk a lot. We talk so darn much and don't get nothing done. Yeah, I am a co-creator, and I'm co-creating with divine mind, spiritualizing our thoughts. That's what the Prosperity Bible says. So let me tell you about the man I met yesterday. The man I met yesterday, he was in the gas station. Cute. I mean, he was luscious. It was a lovely little snack for the afternoon. And he said, I hope you don't think I'm forward, but I would like to pump your gas. Okay. I said, well, yes, thank you. Whenever there's a blessing presented to me, I don't question. I just say, yes, thank you. Now, he didn't offer to pay for it. He offered to pump it. And then he was coming on with his little thing and whatever, and he said, I know we can't go to a restaurant, but I would sure like to take you to dinner. Where are we going, to the park? So I looked at him and I said, baby, beloved, how old are you? He said, I am 45. I said, please. I said, I'm not even going to tell you how old I am. He said, what are you, 49, 50? I said, no, boo, 67. He could not believe it. He could not believe it. He told me I was 4 years older than his mother. And he was trying to take me to dinner. So that was lovely. I was quite impressed with myself, okay? I was quite impressed with myself. And he said to me, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to put it in a bottle and sell it. He said, I know quite a few of my aunties and people that I would buy some of it. He said, what do you do? What do you do? And I said, well, the first thing I do is keep my energy clean. And that got me to thinking. I'm always talking to you all about keeping your energy clean. That's why we got the whole Masterpiece product line. But I also want to, how do you clean your house? How do you clean your house? Okay? So I want to talk to you about two things today. Keeping your inner body clean and keeping your energy clean. Outer body, we know how to do that. Y'all go get you some Masterpiece. Inner body, because a lot of us are taking supplements or, listen, I was a vegetarian for 27 years. And the doctor, I don't have that blood type, so 17 years. I couldn't do it, so I had to go back to poultry and stuff. And anybody who knows me knows that I do love a nice fried chicken wing. I will fry it. I don't want it in the oven fry. I want it in some grease in the pan, okay? But I don't eat that all the time. I don't eat that all the time. And the other thing that I do, I don't care what you're doing, you have to keep your colon clear. Please, that means you have to be pooping, okay? This is grown folk talk. This grown folk talk right here, okay? Do your poop. Not once a week, not once a year. You need to be pooping 40 to 60 minutes after you eat. And if you're not doing that, you got congestion in your colon. If you got a Dunlap belly, meaning your belly done lap over into your knees, then you got a congestion in your colon, all right? So you gotta keep your colon clear. Don't matter how many supplements you're taking, don't matter how much tofu you eating, if your colon ain't clear, you see, you're gonna get wrinkles, okay? So, I used to get colon, what the thing is called, I don't know what this is called, not a colonoscopy, the colon irrigation. I forgot what it is. But my colon therapist, well, first of all, my colon ruptured back in 2016, so I don't do that no more, okay? So I want to share with you all two products that I found that I use regularly. Colonics, right, a colonic. Thank you, because I couldn't even remember the word. That's what tells you all I'm 67. He wanted to take me home. He better hope I could remember his name. What's your name, Miss Boy? What you doing here? Ooh, he was a luscious little snack, I tell you. Anyway, you gotta poop. You gotta poop, you gotta poop, you gotta poop. So, I know they don't like people to, what they call promote products. I'm not promoting no product. I'm trying to clean your colon, okay? Because we can't go to the colon therapist right now because we ain't supposed to be touching. And if people don't want to touch your face, you know they don't want to touch your poop, okay? Blessings to all the colon therapists who are independent workers out there and are doing it. But anyway, blessed herbs, blessed herbs, blessed herbs, blessed herbs, blessed herbs. And I take this thing called digestive stimulator once a week. And what it does is, particularly if you're eating bread or, you're eating and you're not moving around like we're doing a lot now, we got to keep the colon clear. And what this does is it has enzymes and stuff, kind of like a probiotic. But it stimulates so that your colon will keep working. Because very often when we're not moving around a lot, the colon gets lazy. So if you're congested in the colon, meaning if you're not pooping, not only do you have to drink water and drink some alkaline water, because sometimes the body becomes very acidity. I use 10 because I had it tested. Yeah, Queen of Fua, I love me some Queen of Fua. But blessed herbs, they have a wonderful cleansing process. They got a 3-day process, a 7-day process, a 30-day process. Digestive stimulator. But go look on blessed herbs and you look at how you clean out, yeah? And Queen of Fua also does I'm a master of purification. I did 40 days with Queen of Fua a number of times. Queen of Fua, she has a very good cleansing process also. And your lemon water, your lemon and your water and the honey with a little Karo syrup and the olive oil in the morning, that'll also keep you moving. The other thing that I found, I love bread, but it don't love me. It is abusive. Bread abuses my colon, okay? But every now and then, I'd have to have me a little piece of bread with some butter. And when I do that, I go right to Dr. Schultz. And it's called a bowel flush. It's a hot shot. Comes in these 3 little bottles inside like that. Yeah, you get it. Dr. Schultz. It's called a bowel hot shot. So if you go out and you eat too much French fries out at Nathan's, or the shrimp, or the frog legs, or whatever, Lord, I would love to get to Nathan's and get me some French fries. But anyway, and you feel a little congested, or if you barbecuing, or you ate too much of something, just take a hot shot, okay? And it'll whoop. But you gotta drink water. Whether you do the digestive stimulator or this, you gotta drink water, all right? Alkaline water. And also, I really wanna encourage us to come off the white rice. I know you Geechees, you South Carolinians and Alabamians, y'all got to have your rice, and the Mississippians, but we got to come off the white rice. If you gotta look white, go to basmati. But really, if you can go to the brown rice or the black rice, that'll be so good. Now I wanna talk to you about cleaning your house. Because you sleep in your house, you cry in your house, you argue in your house. Dr. Schultz. God, y'all are slow. I told you to get a pencil and a piece of paper, okay? Or go back and watch this tape again. How do you clean the energy in your house? Because the household's energy, it's a living thing. It's a living thing. So you have to clean your house. Yeah, coffee enemas are good, but you know, people are a little nervous about coffee enemas, about enemas. People don't like to be sticking things in the place back there. Anyway, I just want you to know, keep your colon clean. Whatever you use, you got to find what works for you. I'm telling you what I use that would make a 45-year-old man pick me up at the gas station. Okay. So, cleaning your house, very, 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 very important to keep the energy in your house clean. It's summer now, so we can throw open the doors and the windows and things like that, but still, arguing in the house or crying in the house, the TV in the house, the fussing in the house, boo, 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 clean your house. Well, one of the things that you can do that's very, very simple, very, very simple, is get you a little spray bottle from the Dollar Tree, or from Sally's Beauty, or wherever you go to get your spray bottle. And I want you to put about 2 capfuls of ammonia. Ammonia, straight up simple ammonia, in some water. And boop, 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 spray around the house 2 or 3 times a week. Ammonia will cut, okay? Ammonia will cut. The other thing that you can do, like people are always burning sage, but if you got cooties in your house, sage just makes them fat. You got to clean the cooties out first. Cooties don't give 2 diddly snits about some sage, okay? You got to clean the stuff out. You got to break, you got to cut. So the ammonia water will cut stuff, okay? You can even squeeze a lemon in there. These are natural products. You squeeze it and spray around in your house. The other thing that you can do is by your front door and your back door, right by your door, put a little vessel of water, put a cap of ammonia in there. Because what water will do, it will draw. It'll draw. Florida water sweetens, it don't clean. You got to clean, you got to cut, okay? So, and then people will have their little stick incense. Now, stick incense is very good for clearing, I mean, for bringing the smell. It doesn't clean. I'm talking about cleaning your energy out your house, all right? That's when you have to use a resin. A resin. You have to use a resin. So I have, like, for me, that's when you use your frankincense and your myrrh, okay? You get, this is copal, this is a resin. You got frankincense and myrrh. Palo Santo is very good. You can use the sticks. I get mine cut up and mixed with other stuff. Palo, juniper, sage is all in here. And these are the ones that you burn on a, you burn these on a charcoal. All right, now be careful because they'll set off the smoke alarm. Frank and myrrh will cut. Now you want to know what else will cut? Because I know, I tell you, I don't understand. Like I said, that's because in 1897, black people couldn't read. You'll have Christians who'll tell you that burning incense is of the devil. I never heard telling no such a thing in my life. I was raised in the Church of God in Christ. and they scared of everything. But the wise men took frankincense to Jesus when he was born, but we can't burn it in our house. Now, what kind of rabbit-ass sense does that make? Huh? That don't make no sense. All right? So, frank and myrrh, frankincense, myrrh, they will cut, they will clean. But here's what'll really cut. Garlic. All right? Put some garlic on a piece of charcoal and burn it in your house. Garlic or camphor, you know, like mothballs. The garlic don't smell good. The camphor smells tough. But just put it on and pass it out. Hit the corners, hit the corners. And please stop storing big black plastic bags in the corner of your house. And make sure there's nothing under your bed. Why? Because it collects energy. It collects energy. Camphor, like mothballs, garlic. Put it on an incense and clean your house out once a month, once every other month, so that you cut any stagnant energy. Spray your alcohol, your ammonia. Spray it. You can buy ammonia at the Dollar Tree. Okay? Put it in some. No, not regular charcoal. You got to get incense charcoal. That's what it looks like. You can get it at Whole Foods or Mom's. They charge like $5 for this stuff now. It's like $2. If you live in New York, go over there to 16th Street to the market. They got it over there, okay? And then once you cut, now you burn your sage. Now you burn your lavender. Now you burn your Palo Santo, okay? Palo Santo will clear though. Yeah, garlic and mothballs on charcoal. Don't do them both. Do one or the other. You don't want to kill yourself. Okay? Garlic will cut anything. Okay? Camphor will cut garlic. All right? And then you burn your resins, your copal, your frankincense, your myrrh. Because those stick incense, unless you're using Frank Scholes, who does a straight resin, and that's why it costs forever. Yeah, I like the smell of garlic too, but it's burning garlic has a whole nother animal going on, okay? Benzoin, yes, benzoin is also good for cutting. Can you use sage? Once you clear. So spray your ammonia, then burn your sage. Spray your ammonia with your little lemon in there, then burn your sage. I told you all I made a spray. I made a spray with grain alcohol, which you get at the liquor store, witch hazel, ammonia, and tea tree oil. That is my anti-corona spray. But I burn my house out every Monday. Every Monday, every Sunday I burn my house out. All right, I'm starting my week off good. Keep the energy in your house clear, okay? Also, the binaural beats, you get them on YouTube. Let that music play in your house. They have one specifically, camphor, C-A-M-P-H-O-R, camphor, C-A-M-P-H-O-R, camphor. Bergamot is not going to cut. Bergamot is not going to clear. Essential oil diffuser, yes. What you would use would be tea tree. You would use benzoin in there, tea tree, vetiver. You could clean. Sandalwood's not cutting. Sandalwood is not going to clear. It's not going to cut. You got to use your astringents. You can use lemon. You can use orange. You can use lime. Yeah, 528 megahertz. All right. Tea tree, you can burn it. Palo Santo, yes, it will remove negative energies. Okay? So some of you know a lot about this stuff. So, if you're going to use pine, use juniper. Juniper. Okay? You can use pine. Can you burn a pot of garlic and use the steam? I don't know. I've never done that. I go straight to the fire. What to bless the house with if you have asthma? That's when you use your oil, your ammonia and water and lemon. And particularly if you have children, you don't want to do the smoke. Yeah, so you use your ammonia and water and spray it around your house. Somebody asked me about Florida water. You can, lavender is not going to cut. What is the music? How do you spell it? Binaural, B-I-N-U-R-A-L. B-I-N-U-R-A-L. Go to YouTube and tap in music for negative energy. 2 caps of ammonia. Turpentine, yes. Okay, now you going old school. No bleach. Stay away from the darn bleach that the man done told you all to use. Stay away from it. We ain't talking about cleaning no clothes. Stay away from the bleach. We talk about cleaning energy by binaural beats. Yes. Just go to YouTube and tap in music for clearing energy, and it'll pop right up. You'll see it. All right? No bleach. All right? So I want y'all to keep your energy clean. All right? Listen, real quick. I don't know what time it is. It's 11:01. I'm over time, but that's because I started a little late. But let me just say this to you. Parents, I had a friend of mine tell me something yesterday that just really warmed my heart. And what he said was he had a conversation with his 18-year-old godson who really shared with him. And he said one of the reasons that he was able to have the conversation was because his godson felt safe with him. And he said one of the reasons his godson stayed safe with him, felt safe with him, was because of all of the things that he's done, that he's learned from me over the years. Parents, if you've got teenagers, be as much a listener as you are a speaker. Please be a holy place for them to fall, a safe place for them to be. We do so much preaching and correcting until we forget that they're just people. And we want to raise whole people. There's one of my fellow students in the program that I'm taking. She wrote a book called Raising Good Humans. Not raising children, but raising good humans. Hunter, what is Hunter's last name? Lord, I can't remember nothing. But anyway, yeah. Be a safe place for them to fall. Be a safe place for them to fall, okay? Now, I can't go into all of the details, yeah, but we got to do better with our teenagers. You know, we're looking at Chicago and how they're shooting up each other, and they're just angry and disconnected. They're angry and disconnected. And that's because we're so busy working. Fabuloso smells good, but it ain't cutting no spiritual energy. That has to be a Latin person. Only Latin people know about Fabuloso. I got some right in my closet, okay? And some Mistolina too, okay? Mistolina and Fabuloso, okay? But listen, we're so busy working. You can go to Masterpiece Body Therapy to get Masterpiece products. We're so busy working and making money till we're not present for them. We're not present. We've got to be present for the young people, okay? Yeah, overproof white, that's it. If you got some overproof white rum, you can put that in some water and spray that too. That'll clean everything. That'll run the devil and all his cohorts right up out your house. The 151 proof rum. I'm just really into the kids today. So parents, I Raising Good Humans. Raising Good Humans is a book. But also, just learn to listen. Yeah, moonshine too. I got some of that too. Just learn to be present. Learn to be present with the teenagers. Don't dismiss them. Just be with them, okay? And continue. Right, Hunter Clark Fields. Thank you. She's right in my cohort at school. Raising Good Humans by Hunter Clark Fields. Hunter Clark Fields, okay? Vinegar's good, but vinegar, I would go with the ammonia before I do the vinegar. Vinegar's good for dirt. It ain't good for energy. Vinegar's good for dirt. It ain't good for energy. Okay, hello, England. All right, so praying for the children, building from the inside out, cleaning the energy of your house, because we've been through a lot in these past couple of months. Cleaning the energy, don't make it, Florida water is not going to cut nothing, okay? Florida water is going to sweeten up. It'll clean energy on you, but not in the space, all right? Okay. We good? Stay tuned, because I want to bring Reverend Deborah Johnson to you to read these letters from the infinite. Hi, Minnesota. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. You want to learn something? We're going to learn something. So I'm looking at, when to do it, how to do it. So stay tuned. Her book is The Sacred Yes, Letters from the Infinite. The big people, I can't call no names, they're selling it for 30 something dollars on that place that I'm not speaking their name. You can write her, Inner Light Ministries, Inner Light Ministries, INNER Light, LIGHT Ministries. And she will sell it to you for $25, $3 for shipping. Also, in the book, she talks about how to use spirituality for social change. Can you hear me? Spirituality for social change. And she's doing 2 sessions, August 5th and August 12th. So all of you revolutionaries out there, you social activists out there, all of that stuff, August 5th and August 12th, spirituality for social change and addressing social issues. Reverend Deborah L. Johnson, Inner Light Ministries. Please go to her session. It's going to be live on Facebook. Spirituality for social change. Remember, we got to spiritualize our thoughts and our approach to everything. August 5th and August 12th. Her book, The Sacred Yes, Letters from the Infinite, you can also get that at Inner Light Ministries, okay? And she's a beautiful black woman, powerful teacher, powerful speaker, and I'm going to start bringing her to you very soon. We're going to do this thing together. She's going to read, and I'm going to ask questions, and we're going to learn. Because when you got things like this that we don't know nothing about, okay? When you got, look at this book, okay? This book is how many pages? 1,272 pages. And pieces in here, written in 1897. Here's another piece, 1922. Black people couldn't even ride the front of the bus at that time. And then people want to know where does racism come from? I'm just going to gouge my eye out with a plastic spoon. This book was written, let me see when, 207, okay? First in 2007. But the writings in here are old, all right? Anyway, let me stop jabberwocking. Our closing prayer today, work today, comes from The Prayer That Changes Everything. The Prayer That Changes Everything by Stormy Ormington, who also wrote The Power of a Praying Woman, which I love. All right? The Prayer That Changes Everything. The Hidden Power of Praising God. The prayer that changes everything. The hidden power of praising God. All right? Okay, Stormy Ormington. And this is what she says. Just recently, I went through 2 months of the most empty, paralyzing, depressing time. We've been going through that since, March, February. On the outside, it looked as if I had nothing to be concerned about. But on the inside, I felt paralyzed to the point of not being able to do much of anything. Are y'all listening to me? Because I know some of y'all are out there. And I had so much I needed to be doing, good things, things I'd always wanted to do, yet I couldn't find myself to do anything. I had not been like this since I had become a believer. She's a very devout Christian, but the information's good for everybody, and the information's good for everybody. I prayed time and time and again about this problem, but I just couldn't get through it. Who knows what we're talking about? Who knows what we're talking about? I had lost my vision for the future, and I couldn't seem to regain it no matter how I tried. Who knows what she's talking about, okay? This could be a day, it could be a week. For some of us, it's months. For some of us, it's years. They call it depression, but this say right here, the prayer that changes everything. Come on, listen up. Even despairing times, I felt useless, aimless, and alone. I had trouble concentrating. It was impossible to focus. It seemed as though I was being squeezed in a vise and then wrung out like a rag to dry in the heat of the day. I felt trapped by my own blessings, by the answers to my own prayer. I wanted to be anywhere but where I was. If it meant I could escape the misery I was feeling. This was a hard place to be because I had so many responsibilities and deadlines that going any place except to my laptop would be criminal, possibly even prosecutable under certain standards. The harder I tried, the less I was able to get done. Of course, I prayed about this with my prayer partners and a few family members, but to no avail. Nothing changed. Who knows what she's talking about? Okay? One night, listen now, come on. I'm getting ready to shout. One night, I became so desperate to break through the painful malaise that I reached out to God yet again from the depth of my being. And I cried, Lord, what's the matter with me? What is this about? Am I doing something wrong? Tell me what I should be doing different. I can't seem to make myself do anything. I am burned out. Have I worked too hard for too long? I thought you had instructed me to do the things I was doing, yet I feel incapable of doing any of them right now. Did I misunderstand your leading? If so, what am I supposed to do now? Please, Lord, speak to me. Help me understand. Take away this heaviness so that I can break through and think clearly again. That was her prayer. That was her prayer. Listen, finally, I felt a distinct impression upon my heart that I knew was God. It was like the sun breaking through the clouds after a tornado. Everything was calm and peaceful, in direct contrast to the intensity of moments before. And then I heard it, he said, simply praise me. What? Simply praise me. It was not to be just for that moment or until the next morning. I had to praise until he told me to do otherwise. That was very hard for someone like me who likes to pray about everything, covering all bases and possible scenarios. Yet God wasn't saying I shouldn't pray. God was saying praise. Simply praise me. Let me tell you something. Stop begging for an answer. Stop asking for what to do next. Stop complaining about where you are. Just open your mouth and start praising. Thank you, God. Thank you for the clarity. Thank you for the awareness. Thank you for the truth. Thank you, God, for understanding that you're dropping into my spirit. Thank you, God, for strengthening me on the inside. Thank you, Creator, Source, Olodumare, whatever it is for you. Simply praise. Don't ask for nothing. Don't complain about nothing. Don't whine about nothing. Praise. Just praise. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, 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 thank you. Simply praise. If that was about you, if you got all this stuff going on and can't get nothing done, if you spinning your wheels in a hamster circle, remember, the blessings start within before you can manifest them without. Just praise. Just thank you. Just thank you. Clean your bowels. Clean your house. I love you. I'll see you next week. Deep bow. Deep bow.